do is say thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for being here with
You're
us on
welcome, man.
today. And thank you so much for becoming a part of our broadcast network family, as you always has. And thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of your journey. Good afternoon, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. It's good to talk to you. Good to see you once again.
Yeah, ooh, I can see you. You can't see me, man. I'm staying off the camera today.
Yeah, I
But
see your heart. I
yeah,
see
yeah.
your heart.
Ooh, you know what? Say that again. Say that again. I love that
I
one.
said,
Ooh.
I see your heart,
Yeah, yeah.
brother.
I hope somebody took notes when you said that. Well, I tell you what, I'm always honored, privileged, and blessed when I have the opportunity to speak with some of our featured authors and featured artists here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. Today is no different. Special day. I'm always grateful, always supportive. This young man has been around with us for quite a while. And
Yeah.
still to this day, he is steady putting out that great music for your listening pleasure, great publications for your reading pleasure. Want him to do me a favor right now. T, introduce yourself, man. Tell us who you are. Tell us where you're from. Who is Terrence?
My name is Terrence Richburg. I hail from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. And, I'm just who I am, who God made me to be. And I'm trying to labor every day to try to be the best Terrence that He wants me to be. So as He pours into me, I try to give it back to Him as well as those who want to hear from Him as He speaks through me to them. So
Wow.
that's what I'm doing with the music. That's what I'm doing with the books.
Man, and I tell you, for those that don't know, now you know Terrence is one of our featured authors and artists here on the GMAP Broadcast Network platform. You can always stop by our platform and click on the tab that says featured authors, click on the tab that says featured artists. You will see a copy of the publication that I'm showing you right now and the music title cover album that I said album. Man, I tell you how old I am. I said album. Oh my goodness. You'll see a
Well, that's what
copy.
we call it now because we don't call it CDs no more.
Right, I know. And you know what? We don't want to take them back too far, Terrence. I tell
Yeah.
you, but you will see a copy of the cover in that area. Click on that cover, and it will take you to the necessary location to get more intimate information about the young man, the artist, and the music that he is presenting. You got brand new single out, brand new project out, man. Break it down for us, Terrence. Tell us about it.
Well, Treasures is one of those albums that I've told some friends of mine if I don't ever get a chance to do another project, this project is the one that kind of speaks to who I am. Um, as we went through the pandemic, we went through a lot of misery, a lot of pain, a lot of uncertainty, but we were all doing it together. So we were all stuck in the house. We were, staying away from each other. We couldn't go out and eat. We couldn't do much of anything. And so during that time, God kind of had my attention. I was captive to Him. And one of the things that I realized is that people were reaching out to a whole lot of different things, even in terms of what was going on with the pandemic and death of loved ones. And they were, just trying to find an answer for what we were all going through. And I realized that our money, our possessions, even our family, our friends, uh, quite frankly, even our churches could not do for us what we needed done. And the only source was God Himself. And so I started to think about the treasures that we have in God that are not material. Um, just His presence, His word, His power, His glory, His wisdom, everything that He's given us to really survive in this world. And so He started pouring songs into me, man. And in fact, actually, there were a whole nother maybe 10, 12 songs that I didn't put on the album
Wow.
that He gave me, but it narrowed it down to this. So there'll probably be another one coming out Lord, if the Lord tarries. But this was the one that talks to God. The songs talk to God, praise Him, and worship Him for who He is and what He's done. There's songs in there that deal with our issues, like the song that you were just playing, which is "Don't Worry." Everybody was worrying about everything, and I understand that from a human perspective. But we have to get back to the fact that God is in control. He is God, and we don't have to worry. In fact, He told us not to worry,
Yeah.
because our security and all that we need is in Him.
That's right. Stay close. Don't move. I'll be right back right after this. Man, you know what? I don't think there's no person alive that loves this job as much as I do. To be able to present stuff like that, man, I tell you, man, that's on fire. Promotional material, of course, from Terrence, Richburg, and of course, we are grateful to have him here with us today. You have a lot of music out there, man. So I'm just gonna skip past what you have and what you got coming up. I want you to tell the people how is it that they can find out more intimate information and details about your music, about your book. Where can they go to find out more information about you? Give us those details if you don't mind.
Sure. The easiest way to find out more about me and pretty much everything is to go to my website, which is terrencerichburg.com. And that's TerrenceRichburg. I always say the spelling because sometimes people want to throw A's into Terrence and throw E's in Richburg. So I just want to make it clear. But for treasures, there's actually a page specifically for that. If you want to check out everything dealing with the new album, and that's terrencerichburg.here. Now that's HEARNOW.com.
Well, man, I'm guilty. I put in the E over the U, and I'm guilty out there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You weren't supposed to ride with me on that.
Actually, I
Man.
had forgotten about it until you brought it up.
No, you didn't. No, you. I tell you, man, you are something else. And you know what? Terrence, I just want to rewind the tape a little bit from one of the initial opportunities I had to speak with you. I know we're here today. We're talking a little bit about your brand new project that's released, but you also have that publication out, and I can't let you go without at least taking time out and giving you the opportunity to mention a little bit about the publication and where that also can be found.
Yeah, Wisdom Treasures. Notice that there's a name that or a word that's common to both projects. Wisdom Treasures I wrote back in 2020. Um, so it kind of was one of those things where God was showing me who He was as well through the book. But one of the things that I kind of went through in the book had to do with identifying the value of wisdom and the fact that a lot of people, they seem to try to rely on the wisdom of man when God has given us a clearer understanding that all we have to do is ask God for wisdom and He'll give it to us.
Mm.
And I kind of went through in the book talking about the beginnings of wisdom. If you look back in history to the philosophers, they all had an understanding that there was more to this life than just us. There was something greater than themselves. And so if you look back to some of the philosophers, you see that they knew that there was a God. They might not have identified with him personally, but they knew that there was this something, this power that was above them. And so I kind of take people through the wisdom from that perspective all the way up to the current day. And some of the things that's out here that we're seeing even these days is just kind of crazy.
Yeah, yeah. That's an
And
understatement.
so I think it's important for us to really understand, if we want wisdom, we need to go to God. And there's different ways that we can approach him to get that wisdom and identify specific things that we need for our life. And the book kind of goes through that in a lot of detail. So Wisdom Treasures, and it's an ageless book in terms of wisdom is ageless. It came all the way back from God, and God, of course, has been here forever. So
Amen.
he knows a
Ooh,
lot.
amen. Oh my goodness! Live here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. Yours truly, Pastor Kevin, with my friend Terrence Richburg. Stay close once again. Don't move. I will be right back. Right. I'm gonna have to hire you, man. Put some of my stuff together, man. Man, I tell you, got some great promotional material out there. Facebook, go out there on Facebook, look up Terrence Richburg. Come by all means to the GMAP Broadcast Network and in the featured authors as well as the featured artist. He'll be there. He'll be there the rest of this year, so you'll have time. But I'm asking and encouraging you to do it now. Don't wait. The holidays is coming up. Why don't you go ahead and show your love, care, concern, and support? Make a few purchases. Send them out to some family, followers, some friends. Share this information on social media. I mean, let's look at reality. You share everything else. Why not
Yeah.
share this? Terrence, man, I love you, bruh. I truly appreciate you giving and allowing me this opportunity. Of course, I'm going to be inviting you back. There's a track on this project that I'm going to want to specifically talk to you about, but I'm going to have a surprise for you when I do that. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm going to keep you in suspense, but
Okay.
I want to invite you back soon to have a little bit more detailed conversation about some of the things that you're doing and what's next. I know you've already shared the fact that you're going to be trying to put together your next project already. You got so many hits to put out there. But before I let you go, is there anything else that is lined up on your checklist that you're planning to do in addition to releasing your next musical project? Is there something else that you have going on that you're considering doing for the people?
Well, one of the things that I want to encourage people to do, I know that there's a lot of streaming services and I'm sure you historically know the streaming services don't always pay artists like they should. I'll just put it that way. But if you come to my website, which is terrencerichburg.com, you can actually purchase CDs from me. And pretty soon I'll have downloads as well coming from my website. So please check out that terrencerichburg.hearnow.com, and that will take you to all of that. But I wanted to segue into something else. I want to get this music out to as many people as possible. So I'm going to be working on some other promotional opportunities. There's a few songs on the project. In fact, that song that I had put underneath that promo for the book, there's actually a full version of that song on this album, and it's called Path to Wisdom.
Okay.
So definitely check that out. That's track 5. But I'm going to be, trying to get some of this stuff on the smooth jazz stations. There's some definite songs on there that can work in that arena. But I just want you to consider supporting me. And look, I have more things coming. Definitely, we're working on some concerts and some other things that we want to do. But just check my website. You're going to see a lot that's going to be happening.
Amen. And of course, by all means, we encourage them once again. Stop by the GMAP Broadcast Network and, look you up. Featured author, featured artist. Click on the project cover. Click on the book cover. Find out a little bit more about Terrence. And of course, I'm more than sure if you wanted to reach out to him, do so. He'll be more than happy to talk to you more in detail about some of the things that he has done, is doing, and has coming up to do. So, Terrence, I thank you so much, man, for taking time out this afternoon, man, so spontaneously, being so supportive, and allowing us to be a part of your journey the way you have. I just can't thank you enough, man. And, I just want to thank God for you, and I want to tell you to continue to be a blessing and be blessed as you continue on your journey, okay?
All right. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, brother, and I shall be talking with you again soon. I'll keep you posted on where it all goes from here. But until then, peace, God bless you. Take care, take it easy, and if it's good to you, take it twice. Terrence Richburg here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. God bless you all. See you soon.
Thank you.
'cause God will solve your problems. You're gone. Just look up to heaven. Heaven's near. You don't need to worry. You'll be right now. You don't need to worry. Don't worry. 'Cause God